All right, fight fans, welcome back to the Combat Sports Insider. Today, we're diving into MMA Twitter and reacting to recent posts. ValorSense, one of the Twitter handles, posted that they'll be back better than ever, tagging Umar Nurmagomedov and posting a picture of him. It's funny because he says we'll be back, but Umar probably doesn't even know who he is. Next up, the guy who thinks he's the pink suit guy, claiming to be part of Team Khabib. What does that even mean? He says Nurmagomedov owns McGregor's body, mind, and legacy. Considering the fight was over in 2018 and this guy is still talking about McGregor, it's honestly hilarious. Then we have Kenny Okoye, who says Imavov did well in the most sloppy way possible. It's funny because Imavov has been improving, and Adesanya has been declining. It would be surprising if Imavov could pull off a stoppage against Adesanya. Pam, with a Khabib Mafia account, tweeted about Usman Nurmagomedov and Paul Hughes going toe-to-toe in their recent title fight. She claims Hughes had an okay performance, which is totally crazy. It's almost like she's trying to take away from Hughes' hard work. It feels like a coordinated attack by the Mafia promoting Khabib and his cousins, and it's getting pretty ridiculous. Then there's a guy saying he wants to smash Topuria. Really? He claims Topuria wouldn't stand a chance in a straight fight. This guy is definitely a troll, so let's ignore him. Jan Glazer posted an old meme about Bilal Muhammad's knockout loss. Yeah, Bilal got knocked out, but what's the big deal about it? He's the current champion at welterweight, and that's all that matters right now. Wire Martial Arts responded to someone saying it was the worst scoring he's seen in a fight. Arman, with a Palestine flag, claims round 1 and round 2 went to Paul. Round 3 was a draw, and round 4 and round 5 belonged to Usman. Most of us didn't see it that way. I personally thought Usman won round 1 and round 5, but the rest was mostly dominated by Hughes. Unfortunately, Usman got robbed at PFL last weekend. I already spoke about that robbery after the fight. Kevin tweeted about Islam Makhachev returning at International Fight Weekend and possibly fighting Justin Gaethje if Gaethje wins against Dan Hooker at UFC 313. That would be an exciting fight, especially for the US market, but honestly, I'd prefer seeing Islam versus Oliveira in a rematch. Then one of Khabib's fans says Oliveira deserves the rematch more, and I totally agree. As for Islam possibly moving to 185, some people are delusional. How does anyone think he can stop someone like Dricus du Plessis, who's as heavy as a light heavyweight? I get that Dagestan has strong wrestling, but they don't have the same striking pedigree as other fighters. Lastly, Combat Sports UK questioned whether Paul Hughes lost any stock after losing to Usman Nurmagomedov. One of Khabib's fans responded saying losing to Nurmagomedov actually raises Hughes' stock. Where was Khabib before McGregor? Nobody even knew him before. Same goes to Usman as well. If he wasn't tied to Khabib, nobody would have cared about him. Conor McGregor says raising the flag of a Palestine flag on Irish soil warrants a major crime in Ireland. The video also posts what Khabib said after the Paul vs. Usman fight yesterday at PFL. Khabib says Ireland stood with Palestine when needed. I'm not sure how true that is. Alexander Kuhuwail, who claims himself as a journalist on Twitter, pointed out that McGregor has stayed silent about the Palestine genocide. I don't want to get into politics or religion, but it's an interesting take. What do you all think? Lastly, a popular YouTube streamer named MMA Joey tweeted that Conor McGregor disrespected the Nurmagomedov clan. He doesn't support what McGregor tweeted about the Palestine supporters in Ireland, waving Palestine flags instead of Irish flags in Ireland. I'm not sure what I should say about that. As a citizen of Ireland, McGregor is respecting his own country first. I don't see anything wrong with McGregor's tweet. It is all up to him. Don't believe how it is even connected with Khabib, to be honest. What do you all think?